Cougars back home looking for some answers after suffering a second straight defeat. St. Francis, as you may recall, had its 27-game winning streak snapped by Marion 2 weeks ago. Now USF has a 2-game losing streak after suffering a power outage in Michigan last Saturday, dropping a 7-3 decision to Concordia University. Third down, Cougars show blitz. Here's Necht wanting to throw. Now rolling to his right, being pursued. Still looking, and is going to take a hit. He pulled it down, did not get rid of the ball. And the Cougars were there to make him pay. Malachi Mannion was one of those there.
Wow. I would have, just for self-preservation, thrown that ball away and not taken the shot. But he gets knocked out of bounds and lost a few yards on the play at the same time.
He is a redshirt freshman. Sometimes you have to learn the hard way. Running back offset a little bit behind to the right. They'll look to run the ball, trying to Darius Davis, wrapped up, and this time he's not going to get away. Nice. They've got him dropped back around the 17-yard line.
Yeah, great way to cut off that edge, seal that edge by the USF defense to get around there. And I think that was Jack Givens out there from his corner coming up.
And another motion man coming left to right on a sweep. They hand the ball off. USF had it and well played. That time they'll bring down the ball carrier, Damon Wright Jr. for a loss.
Tremendous job that time by number 4 for the USF Cougars, actually shedding his block and getting into the backfield and doing a great job that time for Jalen Moss.
Loss of 2, back to the 9-yard line. In the set, 2 wide to the left side. Tyler Necht looking, option run, now in reverse, pitches it back to the near side. That is pretty well defended by USF, as it is Damon Wright that tries to make a move, but Pearson trying to atone and slowed that play up.
Well, again, yeah, Jalen Moss was out there, kept his position, did not get sucked in on the end around, and was able to face that reverse very well. So that's going to be a tackle for loss, driven out of bounds near the 25.
Now Stan Jackson's back in kick return. He waits inside the 15. He has had a long 73-yard return this year. May get a chance now. Jackson backing up, and he's got it at the 16. Cuts to his left and cuts to the 30, 35, 40, 45. Cuts to the middle of the field. Back to the left sidelines, 30, 25-yard line, and he's out of bounds. And that's the lift that St. Francis needed, and Stan Jackson responded.
Jackson doing a great job showing his burst speed out there. Great field of vision and good situational awareness. He made that kicker miss, and that's going to be a highlight run there for Stan Jackson. Now, it is absolutely critical for the USF Cougars to punch this one in. They've got a short field and nothing stopping them.
Mr. Bling, Stan Jackson responds, and a big catch last week. He's flanked out in the slot. And here is Justin Green trying to feel his way and steps out of a tackle at 20, the 15 to the 10, and then out of bounds right there. Justin Green, as he picks him up and lays him down, and USF moving the ball in the last snap on the ground.
Vintage Justin Green run that time, being very slippery, picking his way through those defenders as they try and reach out for him, and just scampers out of bounds.
Gardner's hit as far as 35. That came last week against Concordia. Nepra waits, high snap again, kick is away. We've got a lot of leg into it and still good. So it took 2 times, but the 32-yard field goal is good. It's been a game of field goals here in Fort Wayne. 6-3, Saints still on top with under 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. They've got motion to the near side. Here's a give off to the right. There is Davis, and he's going to be losing yardage back around the 26. St. Francis not fooled. All the motion was to the near side. Davis trying to counter run his way to the right. Stopped.
Yeah, first man through. Marcus Stepp shot the gap right there and really disrupted that play.
Has 2 wide to the left once again. Wide side looks to hand the ball off, and cutting to the left, that's Darius Davis. Sheds 1 block, 1 tackle, but not the second one. And Marcus Stepp a little upset. He had him, but you got to bring that fella down. You got to hit him a little lower.
Yeah, arm tackles aren't going to do it against him, but a good job by Stepp to get into the backfield. Still a nice tackle for loss as his buddies were coming.
Ready to take the snap. Blitz is coming and pulls it down. Wants to throw the ball, and he's upended. The ball is free. I think Siena Heights got it back. Malachi Mannion says Cougar ball. Let's see. Waiting for the officials. The Cougars come up with the ball, but let's see if it's ruled down on contact. I believe it was.
Yeah, that was a very, very close call. He had his arm cocked. It looked like almost a Statue of Liberty play there as he was getting ready to release, and he was just hammered by a couple of Cougars that time, including Eric Dutton, who was in there on the big bull rush. And that's going to be another huge tackle for loss.
Motion out of that by Wright once again. And they'll look to, here's a run off to the left side. Not much there for Jordan, and he's going to be swarmed upon. Tackle a loss around the 33-yard line. Cougars were coming. 34 yards out, trying to tie the game. Waiting for the snap. Right-footed kick is on the way. It's long enough, certainly, and it is good, and we are tied at 6s. 4 field goals today in the first half already, 2 by each team, and a new game. We're tied at 6s. Here's Necht out of the pistol. Got motion by Wright again. Looks, read option, wants to throw. Steps up in the pocket, dumps it off. There's a catch made, but a loss around the 49-yard line. 2 wide either side of the field, wants to throw. Steps up in the pocket, has time. Arm was hit as the ball was releasing. That should be, well, there's not, is there a whistle?
Yeah, they blew it dead.
Mark a step, he was taken off just in case. But it will bring up 4th down, and they'll have to punt the ball now with 44.1 seconds remaining. Waiting for the snap, and this is the kick. It's a free ball. Cougars looking to pick it up and run with it. And falling down was Marcus Stepp. He's got the ball, but it will be a tie game, 6-6 at halftime. And let's hope that is an emotional uplift for St. Francis in the halftime dressing room. Anybody's ball game. Undefeated Siena Heights coming in at 5-0, and St. Francis trying to break a 2-game losing streak, but very much in position with 30 minutes of football remaining. Trying to make sure they've got their assignments as Crable rolls to his right. Pressure's coming. P.J. Dean's got it. Cuts to the 40. Looks to the 45. Needs another couple of yards. Middle of the field. 45, 40. Stumbles, falls down at the 34. He had a chance to score, but nonetheless, a great play call and great execution by P.J. Dean.
Boy, you said it, Joe. Great play call. Backside screen that time and a great kick-out block. Launches Dean into the secondary. Little individual effort afterwards, and he's rolling into Siena Heights territory for a first down.
You could see that the Saints were bringing pressure from the right outside, and Crable rolled a little bit right, threw back left side, and Dean was there. Cougars trying to take their first lead of the ball game. And here's P.J. Dean off tackle again, finds a running seam inside the 25, brings it down close to the 22-yard line.
You know, he started off just kind of trotting over there, and again, being very patient, looking for that hole, and as soon as that hole developed, then he took off like a shot. Got a nice gain inside the 25.
Landon Myers, Austin Smoger, Nick Shoemaker, and Ryan Burkett, along with Reese Roney, trying to 29-yard field goal attempt coming up for Gavin Gardner, trying to give the St. Francis Cougars the lead for the first time today. On the way, end over end, and good, and 9-6. 3 field goals again. Good enough to give St. Francis a lead of 3 here at home over Siena Heights. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Crable looking to his right, loads, pulls it down, now throws. Got a man downfield, caught at 50-yard line, inside the 40, 35, inside the 30-yard line. And is that Will Chrisman? It is.
Chrisman reels in a big one that time as a frozen rope comes out of Crable. He pumped once, found Chrisman open, decides to go deeper, and they connect like a laser dot right on his numbers.
So here we go, 4th down and 4. Necht looking, he's got motion back to the near side. Now he looks to run the ball. Play action fake being pursued, throws the ball, he's got a catch. Walker, did he get to the spot? And then there's a penalty flag thrown right there, a couple of them. I don't think Walker made the spot, but it may go against St. Francis with the flags.
Did he target him is the question. This could be a big one.
That's Dutton, I believe. Officials with a long conversation. 12:34 remains.
I think it might have been Stan Jackson, believe it or not, on that hit. Again, they were going for Will Walker, who was in the flats on the right side. He made the catch. He was near the stick, and then he just got blasted.
Remember, he goes 260.
He needs to get blasted. That size, if you're going to bring him down, you got to bring it. Wow.
That is targeting against Stan Jackson. You were right, Sean. So, wow, what a costly penalty and a call. I did not see him hit that high, but apparently the official right there threw the flag right away. And unfortunately, Stan is gone. He's ejected now. He's 17 of 20 on the year. 4 of 5 last week against Taylor. Right-footed kick is blocked. Free ball picked up and a run in a foot race to the midfield, to the 40. And that's Wilmer Cole. He's got a 2-point conversion for St. Francis. That'll make it 12-11 if
Beautiful.
it stands up.
No flags. They're signaling good.
Second time today they blocked a kick by Tanguay, and that will make it 12-11. Wilmer Cole came up with a bounding ball. How about that?
Well, the momentum is certainly going to shift. The faithful are on their feet. St. Francis with a big jolt of electricity on the sidelines right there as Wilmer Cole breaks through with the rest of the St. Francis defenders that time with a scoop and score. Just a tremendous job to breathe some life back into this squad.
There's something you don't see every day of the week.
That's right.
At any level, at 6 feet, will defend on him. Playing well off. Play action fake. Crable looks, pulls it down, throws. Rixey's got it. Inside the 45, runs down inside the 40, pushing the pile. Here we go again. Now they finally blow the whistle. Rixey ran out, and there's a little push and shove it again.
Yeah.
But he'll have a gain inside the 40 to the 38.
Again, they had 5 Saints surrounding him right there, keeping it on his feet, obviously trying to strip the ball away from Rixey that time. He had nothing to do with that. They finally blow the whistle, and again, get off me. Come on.
Gotta be. Burning time, now takes the snap, looks to hand it off. Sweep coming to the left side. That's Jordan. Only got back to the line of scrimmage. Dutton hauled him down.
Yeah, good backside pursuit that time by Dutton as he came around from his linebacker position, followed the line of scrimmage in pursuit, and wrangled him down from the backside.
As necked with 5 on the play clock, motion again to the far side on sweep. They're handing it off the right. Right trying to turn the corner, can't get the job done, and now St. Francis got to believe with a ball back at the 24. Will take a timeout with 95 seconds remaining. They've got 1 remaining as Marcus Stepp gets credit for the stop. And it'll bring up a long yardage situation when we come back to Darcy Stadium. Still the issue in doubt. 12-11 Siena Heights. Get down and deep and grab this ball. Crable rolls right. Looking, now steps up, looking, sets his feet, throws. He's got Hunley, caught the ball at the 42. Did he hold on? He did. New set of downs with 42.2 seconds remaining.
Great job.
Cougars not done yet. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Siena Heights 42-yard line. Let's get closer to a possible overtime situation. Crable drops, looks, pulls it down, scrambling to his left, being pursued. Now runs to the 40, to the 35, to the 30-yard line, and steps out of bounds with 32.1 seconds remaining. 1st and 10, St. Francis still on the respirator.
Boy, very nice that time, getting it inside the 30 down to, it looks to be about the 27-yard line. Well, they'll mark that, so works just like a pass, takes a little bit longer, but still 32 seconds remain. So Crable does a nice job getting another 1st down for the Cougars.
St. Francis comes up to the line of scrimmage. They'll split 2 wide to the right side, including Dan Rixey. Still need a big play right here. Crable out of the gun, short drop again, rush is coming, steps up. Will he run? He will run to the 20 and down as inside the 15 to the 11-yard line goes Matt Crable with 23.3 seconds remaining. Clock stops while they move the chains. He'll spike the ball, I believe, and does with 21. The clock continues to run. Now penalty flag thrown.
We've got a Siena Heights player was down on the ground.
It's not Adam Glanders. And the double, Isaiah Newsom. What will the penalty be against whom?
Personal foul. And that's number 9.
Wow.
That's Newsom. He's gone. Needing 2 yards, better 3 yards. And let's see, here's a quick pass. And they've got a touchdown on the halfback option. It was Dylan Hunley on the catch. Was that P.J. Dean?
P.J. Dean, yeah, they give the handoff out of the shotgun to P.J. Dean. Looks like he tries to find some room on the right side. Then he pulls up and throws to the back of the end zone to the open receiver.
So Dylan Hunley with the catch. Now, not over yet because you need a 2-point conversion completion to send this game to overtime. Well, we're seeing it all here today at Darcy Stadium.
Okay, that's a touchdown, Joe.
Now you got Rixey and wide to the left, and they're going to come with pressure. Here's motion now in the reverse, throwing back.
He's wide open.
They're going to throw to Crable if they can, but he's covered now, throws the ball, and they've got it. It was Will Chrisman. Will Chrisman caught the two-point conversion pass, and we are tied at 19 all. Do you believe?
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Sending this game into overtime. So it was a reverse that time. Who had the ball? But Dan Rixey making his way, had pressure, gets out of pressure. Chrisman was alone in the end zone, standing there. Throw me the ball.
39 at the 14. Walker motion to the right side, next to throw again. Looking, throws to the right corner, got a man out there. Ball intercepted! Cougars get the ball back. Now all they need is a field goal to win the ball game.
Huge, absolutely huge. He telegraphed that throw, and a big interception that time by the University of St. Francis Cougar. Schumacher steps in front of the ball, picks it off in the end zone.
So Schumacher with the pick. Gardner ready. Waiting for the snap is Nepper. Right-footed kick is on the way. It's long enough, and it is good. And St. Francis in overtime has come back to defeat Siena Heights by a final score of 22-19 in Bedlam here at Darcy Stadium. Cougars mobbing Gavin Gardner. And Sean, I'm just almost a lack of words to describe what we've seen here in the last minutes of this ball game.
If I wasn't a broadcaster, I would not know what to say right now. But again, it's just a tremendous effort. Great job by these Cougars to come back. They were punched right in the mouth. They went into the halftime with a 6-6 tie. St. Francis came out, exerted their will in the fourth quarter. But again, as Coach D talked about during the halftime talk, clawing, scratching, fighting our way back. We only needed 1 point to win.